Hi, how's it going? It's me, Melvin. Hopefully that's not too loud. I got a new microphone I'm messing around with. Maybe that's a little better. Hey, how are you doing? It is Ixalan. I'm ready for it. I'm a pirate. I got my pirate hat on. I got my, where'd my sword go? It's around here somewhere. Where'd my little, hold on. Okay, I should talk to the prop cat before I start. Where's my little, got my little dagger thing. Oh, here it is. I got my dagger. It's not very sharp. It's been dulled for my safety and the people around me. So, yes, we are ready to do dinosaurs. Ahoy! Captain Von Vane, I salute you. Arr! Did you get a chance to do any pre-release dinosaur hunting or pirate uh, shenanigans? Shenanigans? Arr! How did it go? How did everybody's pre-release go? I myself didn't have time to go to it this weekend, which is very sad because I had this awesome costume. I was all set to go. I got my buckle. I got my colored pants. They're very floofy. I don't want to stand up though. Ooh, Jamie and Lord Tupperware. Neat. I hope you kick their butts. Right? I don't know. Between you and me though, they play a lot. So I think they're pretty good. So I wouldn't fault you for not beating them. Maybe you teamed up. Did you like a 3-on-3? Or like, however that works. 3 at a giant? 2-3? Well, that's not terrible. But yeah, I'm excited. I think people are at least having fun with this set. I don't know if it's good yet, but I think it's different and fun. So I'm looking forward to it. I have not touched a card yet online or in physical, so this will be the first for me. Love what we do there. So we'll see what happens. Sealed pool is very mad. Yeah, that happens a lot in sealed, right? I think sealed is a large portion of how well you build and what you open. If you don't open good cards, you're not going to do as well, especially over longer tournaments like GPs and stuff. You have to kind of open well. You have to play well too and build right, but a good pull goes a long way. All right, so what should we do here? There we go. Got it loaded up. I want to do a draft, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit and let some people get here. So maybe I should do my own seal pool first. And normally I do the friendly ones. Maybe I should do a more serious one. Lots of dino decks. Well, yeah, it's going to be like a fourth of them, right? Also, I think vampires are a little underpowered. So I don't know how they're going to play out. Maybe vampires are just like a splash. You can't really be a vampire deck. Or maybe you have to be like the one vampire deck in the pod. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. Well, what can we do here? So yeah, I was going back and forth between doing the competitive sealed league and the... Didn't see any vampires in Merfolk. Merfolk seem good. I don't know. Maybe those vampires are too big. Or the friendly sealed league. Competitive has less people. Or I could just jump in a draft. Maybe I should just jump in a draft. What do you think? Should I mess with the sealed pool first? Or should I just get drafted? I have no idea what I'm doing either. No, let's just do this. So this has been out for however many hours now? Some people already have 4 trophies. Jeez. That is a lot of playing in a day so far. I mean, even if you won, say, half the things you did, that's still 8 drafts already. That is like what you did today. What if you can, I guess. Ain't me, though. Alright, let's get in this thing. 5 people. I don't know the cards that well. Hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. Definitely use some advice on what to take. Kind of figure out as I go. I really haven't watched anybody do this yet either. So this is like very risky. What do you think, Oscar? Don't know. What do you think? You can help me out here? Alright, what do we have? We have... Honor Guard is okay. It's just Torpor. This is like a modern card. I don't really like it. Lightning Recruit is kind of cool. Just sits O5 with walls. Hey, Schmuck. Sheltering Light. Yeah. Slice and Twain is a sideboard card. Let me know what I should take here. 6/6 Trampler. Crash the Ramparts is a trick. Crushing Canopy is a sideboard card. Diviner's not bad. Knight is meh. Kind of, oh, there's a, well, that's not Lightning Strike, that's Sure Strike. Skullduggery is kind of cool too. I can try the Lightning Crew. Maybe I'll do some piratey stuff. There's a pirate. Shaper Apprentice is okay. Shipwreck Looter is alright. Nothing great in this pack. Okay, now we can take a Vanguard Vampire. Yeah, it's okay, very aggressive. Chupacabra. Cool, but kind of weird. Marauding Looter, 4/3 for 4 raid. Could do some pirating. There's also Contract Killing, which just straight up kills a creature. Maybe I want that. 5 mana, kill a creature, get some tokens. Very good. Kills all the dinosaurs. Snapping Sailback is really good too. This is a 5 mana 4/4 flash. And when you block with it, maybe it's better. Removal. Very good dinosaur that could be a 5/5. It's kind of a removal spell. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. Hey, I'm figuring out. Maybe I should have taken the Sailback. I don't know. I'm going to try the removal. I don't know how the removal plays out in this format yet. So far, I've got a pirate and a thing. This is the second Chupacabra. Favorable Winds, meh. Demolish, meh. Big Dinosaur. Chalice. This is a ramp spell. Mark of the Vampire is kind of neat. There's a land. There is a Merfolk Wizard. Just a 4/4 for 5. Take Mark of the Vampire. There are not really any blue cards. I could take Chupacabra. Maybe the other one will wheel. Yeah, we can see what this does. Yeah, Jade Guardian's okay too. I'm not really sure what I should be doing here. Any advice is surely welcome. Bum, bum, bum. I have no idea what I'm doing. Deeproot Champion. Gets bigger if you cast spells, which we may not be doing. Makeshift Munitions. I don't like this card. You gotta sacrifice a lot of stuff. Vinesheeper Mixstick. Decent Merfolk. What are we seeing? Blightkeeper. This is a raid enabler. Junk. Looks like green Merfolk might be open. There's also New Horizons, which is like a very splashy card. Dragon. Hey Zach, help me out. I don't know what to take. I'm so lost. There's a lot of green going around. Kind of like the Vineshaper Mystic. Maybe I should be moving into Merfolk. Feel like it's open, but I don't know. Right now I'm just taking cards, feels like. So this is a 3/2 for 2. Sometimes are a thing. Alright. I mean, not really sold on anything yet. I like this dinosaur. I don't think I'm going to take a white card, though. Spell Pierce. Branchwalker's Guess seems pretty good. Yeah, green does seem open. I agree with that. Green-black is not a great color combination. Green-red is okay. This totem. Eh. Fog. Dinosaur. Demolish. Some white things. White might be kind of open, too. I mean, that's okay. Sunrise Seeker. So on color, I can take a dinosaur. I can take an Unknown Shores. I can take a white dinosaur. I could take another explore creature. Fog doesn't seem great. I'm not sure what I'm going to take here. I think I'm going to just take a dinosaur. This is green. I feel like if I cut green, that might work. This is okay. Kapala. Alright, well, this is a good Merfolk card. This is okay. Crushing Canopy, meh. Costly Plunder, yeah. Just a 2/2 that can get pumped. So I could take a Merfolk here and just make my Merfolk a little better. It's a rare. Maybe it's a good sign that I should be taking Merfolk. I don't know. This is worth exploring. Favorable winds. No, not today they aren't. There's a Merfolk. There's another New Horizons. Yuck. I guess I just move in on Merfolk. There's also just New Horizons to splash. Jade Guardian. Yeah, I think Jade Guardian's fine. So 3/3 hexproof at worst. Move the rig. Alright, Diviner's fine. It's also a trick. It's a very expensive trick. Sideboard card. There's a blue Merfolk. I don't know how blue I want to be, though. I think I want to stay green for now. It's not a Merfolk. This is a Merfolk again. Lots of New Horizons. Could be doing some ramping. People are not into the ramping plan. All the Jade Guardians I could ever want. Alright, so we have green. Really, we're just kind of green. We're not really anything else yet. I'll take a trick. I guess. 3 Jades. I got 3. That part is covered. I feel like I am doing a disservice to my costume, though. Wearing the pirate thing, not actually drafting the pirates. I tried. I took a pirate. Ryle. Yes, we can have white. I could certainly just move into something else along with green. Like, I'm not married to blue yet. Thank you. It is a tiny pirate hat. I know people get upset with... Okay, there's this card. I think this is pretty good. So, look at the top card of your library, put it in your graveyard. If you have 7 or more in your graveyard, you can transform it. And let's look at the top 4 cards of your library. Reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it into your hand. The rest in the bottom of any order. Non-creature is kind of a problem. What else we have? Human Archer. Vampire Knight. You get your banana on. Big thing. You know, dinosaurs. Wound trap enter is reveal target creatures. This is the Frostlinks of the Merfolk world. Cancel. I don't know if this is any good in this deck. Yeah, the Archer's fine too, right? Except it's not a Merfolk, sadly. I'm going to take the blue. I'm going to take the Water Trap Weaver. I want to see how Merfolk can do. Maybe I can get a synergistic Merfolk deck. Direfleet Captain. Command Speaker. Yeah, I'm going to have another Merfolk. Can do that. There's Opt. Rivo Herald's Boon. It's pretty good with Merfolk. We're going to have a lot of those. 5 mana Merfolk. Siren Pirate. Shipwreck Looter is not. Just take a 1-drop. Like the Boon. Yeah, the Boon's okay. Yeah, hopefully we can cut Merfolk and this might come around. This is an uncommon. I want to go to shot. It's probably going to be a 2-2. Keeping a low curve is good. Rootbound Crag. Cancel. More J Guardians. Oh, here's another 1-drop. It's not great. Run aground is not bad. It just gets something out of the way. It can move a dinosaur out of the way. It might be better than a 1/1 for 1 that costs mana to pump. This might come back around. Fourth J Guardian? Yeah. I'll take a trick. Good old Rootbound Crag. I could take Unclaimed Territory for the Merfolk, but Dinosaur, Human Shaman. It's a 2/2 for 2. I mean, it's not a Merfolk. It's not bad. Hey, Boot. Yeah, this is my first one. Get used to the format. I could take a bear with upside eventually. There's just a dinosaur here. It's okay. There's a trick. I think I like the land. Yeah, the dino's fine. Right? I mean, this is a fine thing. It's a question of if I want this or not. It helps with double blue. If all my creatures are merfolk, it's probably okay. I wonder how heavily I can actually lean on merfolk. Yeah, fixing's never bad. There's another one of these. Big old dinosaur. Depth's Desire, return target creature to its owner's hand. And I get a token, so that's not bad. I could just take another 1-drop, though. Wayfarer. There's a 3-drop Explorer. Is that better than a 1-drop? I wouldn't mind a card like this. It helps your merfolk get in. Maybe I just want another 1-drop. Yeah, I'm leaning towards a 1-drop, too. I want to keep my curve low. Now here we get nothing. That's kind of annoying. New Horizons is not what I want to do. I mean, I can. It puts a counter on a land. It puts a counter on a merfolk. What else would I take, though? Maybe I need to play this. Ugh. Hopefully somebody moves into white here. I could cut the Sky Terror. I'm not really worried about that. Maybe in some weird world I splash this. More fog. Hate on the white card? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I did. Where are all the merfolks? Equipment or vehicle card? I guess I could play that if I get a good equipment or vehicle. It's like Cobbled Wings. I'm not going to have a dinosaur. Siren's Ruse. Yeah, I don't have a pirate. Spell Pierce is a sideboard card. Eh. I guess I take the Quartermaster on the chance that it can give me a vehicle. Like maybe I open a rare one I want to go get. Another one. Yeah, Ruse is okay. I don't have a pirate to really get the payoff though. Quartermaster number 2. Dive down. Hi, Scepter. Yarhar. Yes, I am a pirate. Thank you for noticing. Just take another dinosaur, I guess. Keep cutting green. This is kind of what I want to do with these merfolk, though. Just play a big pump spell. Pirate Cutlass only works with... It's okay on my little guys. It's kind of expensive, though. It's 5 to get on. If they are pirates, be better. Plus 2 internet points. That's pretty good. Do I want a really bad sorcery? Maybe. I guess I could take cancel. Cancel can stop annoying things. Opt. Alright, this is another merfolk, I guess. Okay, I could take the 4th JD Guardian. I could just take a Jungle Delver. Just really get into my 1-drops. Took the Windstrider. Delver, maybe? I don't know if I want my 4th Jade Guardian. I'll play that. Delver of Secrets, but not really. Alright, well, so far this deck is so-so. It needs some power cards, something. More merfolk for sure. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It needs to be low and aggressive. I feel like there's another deck or two of merfolk out there, which might be why we're getting cut. We need favorable wins. Or I could take the Galleon. The Galleon's pretty good, right? This is what you want us to take. Well, if this wasn't here, right? Probably crew 4. Flipping it seems so good, though. Hi, Smokin' Ruby. How's it going? I have a feeling this might go round. I don't know how many of our merfolk actually fly, though. There's another Delver. There's a Schooner. Not this one? Oh, you mean the, I know what you're talking about. The +2/+2 and flying one for cheap. I'll take a Galleon. Makes the Quartermaster a little better. Here's a Merfolk Scout. The old 3/2. Pretty good. Savage Stomp. I don't know how well my merfolk are going to fight other things, so maybe I won't do that. There's a 3-drop. I think I just take the 2. Yar, har. Yeah, we're trying green blue merfolk. Don't know how well it's gonna go. Cobbled Wings isn't horrible. Yeah, we're gonna take the Branch Walker. Low curve and all that. Do I play the Quartermaster just so I can get the Galleon? 2 mana 3/2 does seem good. I wouldn't mind some cheap tricks. I don't know if there's a lot to get though. No, I'll have to think about that. Fleet Swallower. Do I take a 7-drop that probably wins if it attacks? Deeper Waters. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, create a 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof. This is also good. Here's the Weaver I want to. There's a lot of good packs. Hey, Sweeks. Yeah, Weaver's very aggressive and good. I could just make a ton of tokens. I could take another Frost Lynx. Maybe this is too expensive. It's one of these 2 cards. Vanta Black says take the Weeder. Deep Root Waters hasn't been good. Alright, Jack, you're the soon-to-be pro. I'm going to trust you on this one. Kind of want to take this, but this is not a 7-drop deck. Also, just getting my 2/2s and stuff in seems pretty good. There's a Pounce. Do I want to Pounce? Does that even do anything for me? What about the Shadow Caravel? Caravel could be good. This would be good too. We have a lot of Explorers. Should we take a rare ship? It's another ship we can fetch too. It's probably one of these 2. Yeah, actually there's 3 cards. Yeah, Pounce is okay, but our creatures are kind of small, which makes it worse. I like the Caravel. think one of the chips. I have a lot of explorers. Yeah, Palace does not seem great here. I think it's one of these two. I think I'm going to take the Caravel. Maybe the Merfolk Wheel. It's certainly possible. The River Sneak. Can't be blocked. Alright, that seems pretty good. We also have a Deep Root Warrior, which is just a 2/2. Siren Pirate. There's another Water Tap Reaver. I think I want... Do I want a 1/1 unblockable that's like a 1.5 unblockable? No, we have very little removal. We have tempo plays like this. I think I want another 2-drop here. Bushido one. I like killing things too. I don't get a lot of bonuses for hitting. I could just take the River Sneak. Not sure. This might be a better card. This might actually be a better card in this deck. Yeah, I don't know, Zach. We haven't seen any of that enchantment. Oh, here it is. One with the Wind. Is this what you're talking about? There's also another 1-drop. We could take the enchantment and just beat in, though. I think that's probably fine. This is the one you were talking about, right? One with the Wind? Yep. You want to be one with the Wind? Grab it? Sure. This might come back. I wouldn't mind these. They're 2/2s. It's great with Jade. Yeah, Hexproof seems good. Oh, here's 2 of them. Alright. Bigger Ship. Spell Pierce. A bunch of stuff I don't want to play. What does this do? Prying Blade. 1 mana, equipped creature gets +1/+0. Whenever equipped creature deals damage to a player, create a treasure. So that's alright, I guess. I'm not playing anything else in this pack. Probably not playing this, though. Yeah, I'll take another 1-drop, I guess. There's a Fog. I can just take another 2-drop. Sure. 20 creatures. $26 cards. We definitely make some cuts. Nothing I care about. Lots of dead things. March of the Drowned. It's pretty cool. What does the ship flip to? It's the land that lets you do everything in the world. Cards don't matter. Doesn't matter. Taking cards. So you can pay 2. Once it flips, pay 2, draw a card. Then discard a card, pay 4, draw a card, pay 6, return a creature from a graded card. Yeah, it's not quite Trading Post. There's no goats. It has 0 goats. But it is 2 mana to loot and 4 mana to I can't make it bigger now. Interesting. I can't do the focus thing to make it bigger so you can read it. I can click. I can't make it bigger at the moment. That's very weird. Alright. Yeah, they're close, right? Like there's a Gaia's Cradle one. I'm not sure what the look at the top 4 and find a 9-creature spell is. Okay, so we have 26 cards. I guess the question is, what do we want to play here? I guess that's always the question, isn't it? Separate. I kind of count the vehicles as creatures. They're like half creatures. So I guess I can't make them bigger. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we want these Jade Delvers. They aren't great. Like, the speakers seem good. I don't know if the Delvers are good. We don't have a lot of things that... Yeah, so let's take a look here. These are not exciting. I like the auras. I like the 2-drops in this kind of deck. I want all the 2-drops I can get. These keeper things are okay. They're bears, but they can get bigger. There's another explorer. I should get the Chupacabra in here. Great sideboard friends? Yeah, kind of agree with that. What else? I mean, maybe we could cut something from the 3-drop slot. At least they can't target our Merfolk too well. There's a 3/2 dinosaurs. They're okay. I mean, they get us life. They beat in. We have tappers. This is our big finisher. And this is our deck. Okay. It's not bad. Pretty aggressive curve. We don't have a lot of interaction. We have some tap effects and 1 bounce card. That's it. We also have, like, I guess we have some ships that can get big. No ramp? Well, we don't really need ramp, right? So yeah, our plan is just to be faster than our opponent. The question is, do we want, like, a pithing blade to make our guys a little bigger? I wish I could make this bigger. I don't know what's going on. In Boggles we trust? Yeah, it's kind of like Boggles. Or Infect or whatever. Probably... I probably want to play my 1 trick in here somewhere. I don't have a lot. Maybe I don't play, like... Maybe I don't play this Mystic. I don't think a 1/3 is really where I want to be. It is a Merfolk. I want to just get in there over and over again, and I want to keep hitting. So I don't mind, like, 1 combat trick, and it's a decent one. It can get us through. We're not ramping to anything. Why are we ramping? Stop saying we're ramping. We're not ramping. How many Merfolk did I end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 at the moment. So 14 of our creatures are Merfolk. Which makes unclaimed territory pretty good for color consideration. Again, I just want to figure out if I want... I mean, I could play 16 lands. Our curve kind of stops at 4. I don't know if this is a 16 land deck. We have a lot of 2s. Wish I could make the cards get bigger. I'm not sure why I can't. Yeah, I mean, maybe I can get around... Since I have so many explore factors, maybe I don't need... maybe I can get away with 16 lands. That might be alright. So let's take a look here. Sorting by color. Definitely more green than blue. We want green on turn 1 and sometimes blue on turn 2. More likely blue on turn 3. So this is like 9, 6. Maybe it's like 8-7. That really gives us 6 blue sources. Seems a little weak. Did I see the tokens? No, Schmuck. Did you put them on Twitter? I may have missed them. There was a lot of tweeting. I think when I looked at Twitter over the weekend, I think there were like 450 tweets about it or something. So, at least on my feed. I'll have to take a look later and pull them back up. Or you can put a link in chat. I'll click it. What do I want to do? So if I do this, hitting green on turn 1 is a little worse. I could do that. Yeah. The only creature I have is the River Seeker that's blue on turn 2. Green is more important. Kind of looks like this. Yeah, all right. It is a deck. Let us give it a whirl. Maybe we can crash some people who don't know what they're doing. Hopefully we don't have to mulligan too much. Keep aggressive hands. Not flood out too much. Beat people up with Merfolk. Everything will be great. Right? Right. No big stupid dinosaurs on turn 4. Here we go. All right. Come on, little Merfolkies. We are playing Deshiles 12. Okay. Let me get this chat out of the way. It likes to pop up after every patch. For whatever reason. Ooh, fish sticks. I like fish sticks. Alright, can you guys see everything okay? Looks alright, I think. Alright, this is 2 drops and a ship. Alright, so on turn 2 I can do this. Explore, put a counter on it, crew, and go. Alright, that seems good. No 1 drops. Maybe that'll change. No 1 drop there. So on turn 2 I can play the Caravel. Turn 3, play the Merfolk. It explores. This gets a counter, and I can bash with it. Your latest tweet. Aw, it's a plant. Treasure. Ooh, there's a count. I like that one. Haha, very cool. All right, I'll have to look at this more later. Okay, they're doing their things too. That is slightly annoying. See if they also hit us on turn 3 with a boat. Be good to know if we're racing here. Aw, for me. My opponent on no green yet, so it makes me feel a little better about this. Alright, there's a scooter. Doesn't make this bigger. So hit me for 2. That's fine. How do I say that? DeQuinteror? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a fun time. So I can use my mana efficiently and play a dinosaur and attack for 2. Or I can get a counter on my ship and hit for 3 now? What do I do next turn? Maybe I just curve out nicely. Could also put a counter on Jade Guardian. It's using my mana efficiently versus hitting for 1 more damage. Or actually, it's putting a counter on, right? So this turn I could play this. Get a counter, hit for 3. Next turn, play the Jade Guardian. Hit again. All right. Explore. Get a counter. Crew that. Hit. All right. Okay, my opponent's done some mono blue aggressive stuff. I guess that's all right. They hit me for 2 again. I guess they hit me for 4, and they have the boat. Shipped it. We are racing. Their boat's not growing, though. Mine is. So I can play the Jade Guardian, put a counter on my Merfolk. Yeah, next turn I can play a Dynaflora and a River Sneak. I think I make a 3/3 here. Or I can make a 3/2 and hit for... So let's see, I can hit them back. They have 4 cards left. Next turn I'll have 2 creatures. So if I... 3/3 is better if I'm going to block. If I'm just going to attack right now, yeah, actually that's fine. Yeah, 3/3 hexproof is better. The question is, do I want to attack for 3 or sit back and block? They missed a land drop. They don't have pump spells yet because they're blue. I think I can just sit here this turn. Should make their attacks worse. I have a hexproof creature. Yep, let's see what they do. Oh, they have black. Alright. So they can have Skullduggery. Maybe they're just waiting to get black. This is probably an aggressive pirate deck. So if they attack with both, they have Skullduggery. So I can block. They use a 1-mana trick to kill my 4-drop. I guess I take it this turn. So the question is, what happens if I don't? I can't run aground yet. Next turn I can play a Dinosaur and a River Sneak. So basically I'm playing around that the trick that they have in their hand, I have to use 4 mana to counter later. It's kind of a 2-for-1. Alright, I'm going to block. They can't shrink my creature. They can pump theirs to trade. So it's a 2-for-1. Let's block the 2/2. Or they could be triggering raid. That's certainly possible. They didn't attack with the boat, which means that they're okay trading off a creature that I don't think will survive. Right, like if you're going to pump, maybe use the boat instead? I don't know. Maybe it's just the same. It's probably Skullduggery, but it's still a 2-for-1. Yep. Well, I guess it's a 2 for 2. And I go through my turn. All right. I don't think I'm attacking with my boat there anyways. Chupacabra. All right. The winds. Is it time for the winds? Name Merfolk. So I can make a 3/3 unblockable. Or I can make... Can't play Kapala and Enchanter. I've got 6 mana. Can leave blue up. This is 2 to crew. This is only a 1/1. So I can do these 2 things or Kapala. They're probably running out of removal spells, so it's not necessary to do that. Maybe I leave my trick up. In which case I could make a 5/4 flying dinosaur. And then bounce something. Well, I can't bounce something. So I won't have double blue. Actually, I can only play one of these cards. That is slightly worse. Yeah, I need double blue. That's the problem. Do that. I could send in the boat. I could just attack for 2. Attacking for 2. Seems perfectly reasonable. Next turn I can make a 5/4 flying dinosaur. Opponent has 3 cards in the boat. Ruthless Knave. Sacrifice a creature. Alright. It's just a 3/2. So my opponent's on just a low curve 2. They're thinking about attacks. Nothing. Alright, that's good for me. You are not an island. That is unfortunate. So I guess I can make my dinosaur fly and just hit. Don't want to attack with the boat, I don't think. Flying dinos does seem good, yes. I should have attacked with this too. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 3-turn clock. I mean, I can trade it off here, I suppose. Exile target creature. Alright. Just drawing a card. Flynos, yes. I like Flying and Menace. If Flying and Trample is Flample, then Flying and Menace is Flennis. Just makes sense. Don't kill my line, it's Dinosaur Bow. Alright, there's the Dino blocker. Uh-oh. Surprised it didn't cost more. Should have crewed. Oh, it's an activated ability, it's not triggered. I got it. They're still not doing anything though. Alright, well that's the thing. Guess I just bounce things. They didn't block. They have a flyer. We're all making mistakes. Everything's coming in as it should be. Oh, I'll gain 2. Yeah, I don't know how much that matters though, right? Can that kill them? Not quite. The trample will. I suppose I go for it. They have to block. Right? I could just save my trick and let this go. I think that's fine. Alright. Yeah, if they have a bounce spell, I get punished really badly there. Next turn I can make the boat trample too. Drawing a creature would be nice. I have a lot of them. 6 mana. Uh-oh. What is this? They're gaining 3 life. Okay. I thought it was a 5/4. Oh, it's the end of the turn. Alright, I got it. Ugh. I'm very rusty. I didn't play much last week. Alright, I can still pull this out. Hopefully if I draw creatures. Sailor of Means. Alright, it's just a 1/4. Alright. They got a treasure. They should be wailing on me. I guess they're scared. Okay, crew 2. Sailor Memes. Yep. Icon has treasure. Do I want to bounce something? I don't want to block. Can't activate my thing. Guess I take 8. If I draw a creature, if I don't draw a creature, I'm probably dead. Alright. They have another creature. Turn something to their hand. Sure. Do I bounce something now? I don't think I have to. Conqueror's Galleon. I can't crew. That is a rough draw. It's not a creature. So what happens now? Now I get hit by a bunch. I'm gonna take 8 again if I don't block. I guess I bounce something and pump to kill something. All these situational cards, no creatures to use them with. Hi, TJ's 36 viewers are here. Hey, I'm Melvin. How's it going? I am in the middle of a draft. This is game 1. I am getting beaten down by pirates. I am representing the formerly blue, now mostly green merfolk. It's not going well. I'm about to get beat up here by some stuff. Just the boat. Some other things. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Block that. Pass priority. Bounce that. How much am I taking? Not enough. My opponent still has 2 cards as well. They're just sacrificing it so they don't draw it? Alright. So I'm killing some things. Maybe I can get back into this game? Go away, graveyard. Stop popping out. Alright, I got a 4/4. I eat a boat. I really need to draw a creature. Really, really, really. A 2-mana one that would explore would be great. Take 4. My opponent still has 3 cards. Alright, they can loot. Stormfleet Aerialist. Alright, well, Jade Guardian helps. Let's make it 3/3. I'm going to take 2 in the air. Might as well. Can't attack. How dead am I? Pretty dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Shouldn't have played this. Assume they attack with everything, then I just concede. Should have kept that. Yeah. Alright, well, I want to play a little better here. So my opponent's low curve pirates. We saw 1 Skullduggery. So I think this is all fine. That was my warm-up game. Let's hope so. But yes, hi. If you haven't met me before, I'm Melvin. I'm part of the Rogues Gallery. I play limited twice a week, generally Mondays and Thursdays at around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually draft, sometimes some sealed to warm up, and Thursdays are Turning Ahead Thursdays. So, yep, I will play first. This is okay. I'm gonna keep this, I guess. The curve is good. Couple more lands than I want. Yes, hit the follow. Speaking of, Lil Rog 93. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Duress. I'm taking my vote. Aww. My deck is good. I hope so. I haven't done anything for 1,000 followers yet. I've been kind of busy, so I gotta figure it out. Also, with the bots and stuff, it like followers don't mean exactly what they used to. Flyers are the best in this format. My opponent taking my, yep, okay. Unfortunate. Wish I had another merfolk. Ugh. Alright. Strong lands. That would have been better with a 2-drop merfolk. But what you can do. So if they attack, they have Skullduggery, which means this becomes a 3/2. This becomes a. I'm a Muppet, not a puppet. Thank you. Maybe you're the puppet, huh? Who's out there doing what the man tells them, huh? Going to Starbucks, buying their lattes, eating their organic avocado toast. Is that what the thing is these days? I don't know. But yeah, I'm a Muppet. Thank you. So if they have Skullduggery, this is a 2/1 coming in to hit a 1/3. So I'm basically trading their trick for. They can loot? Yeah, they can loot. Sure. I'm not gonna block. Avocado toast is a thing. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, TJ. I assume that was a Skullduggery attack. Next turn I can block it. This turn I cannot. Do whose arms get tired? Mine? No, I mean I gotta use the mouse to play, but it's not that bad. It's not like a game controller. Magic is just mostly a mouse game. I don't use the keyboard either, which is nice. Oh, Bruce is around here somewhere. They have a 2/3. All right, that's a good card. I'm not gonna attack. So let's see if they make the same attack this turn. Okay, so once again, they're really selling Skullduggery, which is this becomes a 3/4. This would become like uh, come on, let's block. Woo! Yo, Kiro, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I think I'm the only Muppet. I think Paul Cheon was a Muppet, but he stopped for a while. All right, so let's see if they use their trick or just let this die. All right, there's the Skullduggery, but it doesn't do that much because you're going to lose 2 for 1 here. Maybe they wanted Raid that bad? All right, well, I guess you got a 2/1. So I guess I can make another 3/3. What's a Wooberg? Woodberg was a Muppet that was in those Friday Night Magic videos. All right, can't be blocked, huh? Nothing else to do. Who's holding a Muppet? What? I had Bruce. Bruce is over here. I'm a little behind on time. I'll get Bruce at it later. Sending it in. I am a Muppet, thank you. See, it's my name. It's in the name of the. It's not Melvin the guy that's here. It's not Melvin the architect. Yeah, they get a loot. I don't know what they're missing. Excuse me. More little guys, huh? All right. The flyer. Huh. 5 mana. I can smash in for a bunch. Just leave the 2/4 back. Double blocking would be pretty good. They've already seen my 3/3 trick. Yeah, technically a rocket scientist. That's what I do during the day when I'm not streaming. At my job. I mean, it's like the math part. It's not like the fuel part. All right, they're tapped out. I'll do that. I'll do that. Kill some things. Sego. We got a flyer now. Yeah, you know how many movies and TV shows have had Muppets in them? Why do people still doubt this? Can't be blocked. Sure. All right. What if they're just flooded on land? They only have 2 cards as well. Just don't have anything? 2/1s are good. Yes. 2/0s are better, but 2/1s are fine. Bounce, bounce, bounce. They're at 16. I just get a whale on them. Ooh, the galleon. Can't block the flyer. I could bounce it and just hit for a bunch. I could play the galleon. Not really going to crew it very easily. Just leave my trick. So the question is, do I want to trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for... So I could just bounce this. They'll play it again next turn. Or I attack for 3, play the galleon, pass. Probably also okay. Representing Spell Pierce, of course. They have a flyer. They have more flyers. Yep. Attack for 2. Can't block. Play land. Merfolk. So I can crew and hit. Draw some cards. Siren's Ruse. So they can bounce a pirate. Which means attacking is kind of like a free block. Yeah, so like their things are flying anyways. Do that. It's on top of their library in their graveyard. Oh no, it's in their graveyard. They didn't take it. Getting in for 2. A lot of little 2/3 flyers in this format. So I can start getting back cards or drawing cards if I survive that long. Opponent is thinking about it. I am sort of on a 2-turn clock, but that's going to slow down when I put something on top of their library. They're all 2-mana spells. Don't want to put the Explorer back. The raid one's going to be a 2/3. I mean, if they put mana into the Daring Saboteur, that'd be fine. Maybe they won't. Explorer is sort of like Scry. It puts things on the graveyard instead of the bottom of your library. So it's actually a little better than Explorer in some situations. Depends on what you're doing. If you don't want to deck yourself, it's worse. You can always just leave it on top. My opponent is thinking. No blocks. All right. I will pass. So I can pay 5 and draw a card, but I'm probably going to have to bounce something. If they paid for the Daring Saboteur, I'm just going to bounce that. All right. In come the flyers. That goes back. I'm going to take 4. Those flyers are annoying. Can't block. Something during combat? Vanquish the weak. All right. Draw a card. Ooh, that could be good. Play that. Get in. So they're going to loot the Saboteur. If they attack for 4, they don't leave anything back, we'll get them. Because they can't block, we're going to deal enough damage. Do that. Got him. They can't do anything. Alright, so time is definitely a consideration. Very aggressive. A lot of flyers. Not sure I can do anything about flyers, though. Cancel seems bad against such a cheap deck. Quartermaster doesn't seem great. Galleon didn't seem super exciting. Ramp doesn't seem good. Nothing seems great here. I could get treasure, but I don't really want to ramp out. I could take the Galleon out for just like a Delver. The Galleon's very hard to flip. It's mainly the problem. I have to crew 4 to flip it and it hits for 2. That's not what this deck really wants to do. Like a 2/10. A mid-range deck that I think the Galleon's a little better. In this deck, I don't think it's great. Do have to play fast. Hey, Amos. Yeah, I hope I do well too. So far, it is match 1. We're 1-1. This is game 3, and where are all my 2-drops? All right, I'm gonna keep. Maybe they'll dress me. Come on, 2-drops. Not a 2-drop. Galleon, huh? All right. Kind of a 2-drop. They have 3. They can hit me with the ship. Ah, and Explorers 2. Fine. Ship is a beating. Can't destroy the ship. Didn't attack. Interesting. So this is tap target creature so they can crew in response. I'll trade off my thing. Excuse me. Do I believe in the heart of the cards? Sure. I believe I have 4.5 minutes left. That's the worrisome part. Chupacabra. Okay. No attacks. Let's tap that down. Get in for some damage. They just took it, huh? Alright. 5 mana 4/4? Alright. Tap that down 2. All right. Hit for a bunch. Good, take the damage. That's what I wanted you to do. All right. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Do I believe in magic? Yep. Explores. Their ship gets bigger. They're at 8. I'm killing my guys. That's pretty good. Aw. Don't tap my 3/3. Aw. Need my trample card. Four flyer is going to be a problem. Yeah, the time is going. Time isn't the problem, though, as much. I think I'll be dead before the 3.5 minutes is up. My opponent is drawn well. Ugh. Chupacabra is giving me a beating here. Chupacabra's eating 2 of my creatures. Yep. In comes some things. They have a 5/5 ship just sitting there. Can't block. Come on, flight one time. On the wind, is that what it's called? No. Yep, can't attack. Stupid boat's got 3 counters on it. How do I win? I suppose if I fly in fast enough, I can not die. My opponent has like 3 flyers, though, in a big boat. Yep, alright. Take a bunch. My own boat. So am I dead? Pretty dead to flyers. Maybe they mess up somehow. Oh, they just have stuff. Alright. Yeah, we are dead. Another... This Chupacabra's eaten all my creatures. Alright. I give up. They're going to block. They're going to hit me back. I'm dead. Alright, well that one went poorly. I could have maybe won game 1 if I played a little better. Games 2 and 3, there's not much I could do. The Chupacabra, like, 3 for 1 me. That is annoying. Chupacabra seems good. Alright, we'll try again. Hopefully the merfolks can squeeze a win out here. Guess I'm not starting off with a trophy. Holy donk, alright. Come on, merfolk, you got some ground to make up. Copper does seem good. Yep. Uh, this is no forests. This is okay. Yep, keep. I don't think I want another one of those. Island wouldn't be bad. Caravel. Alright, Chip. See if we can make up some grounds. Another blue-black opponent? Eh. No Chupacabras, please. Chupacabra is good against merfolk. Probably not great against dinosaurs. That guy, huh? If you control another non-token pirate, pay 2. Alright. That is not a island, sadly. Can't even crew. Do I want that? Yeah, maybe. Or do I want... Sure. Can't crew, though. Opponent's turn 3. They can hit me for 2. Yep. Take it. Captain Mutton Chops is getting me. Later, Sandstorm. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Totally understand sleeping. Lots of flyers. Yeah. Mountain, huh? Alright. Not a land. Go ahead and tap down Captain Mutton Chops. Crew up. Hit for some damage. Alright. Deal. Let's see if they know how to block attack. Dire Fleet Captain. Is that what the splash is for? It's pretty big. Oh, there we go. So if they attack, they can get they can attack with 2 pirates, making this a 4/4. So I can do that. Let's make a 3/3. Crew. Attack for 6. My opponent has a trick? I don't know. Alright. That's not bad. Attack for 3. Scrying 2. Scrying 2. Scrying 2. Keep playing the pirates. Wear the pirate costume. Face the pirates. I have not seen dinosaurs yet. I guess it's a small sample size, so I can't really say that much. You're gonna get in for 3. And this thing's annoying. 5 mana. Oh. Oh, treasure. Alright. Can't block any of it. That is sort of annoying. Making some pirates. Seems good. Can't block. 5 mana. So, what can I do here? They have 3 cards. They're going to hit me for a bunch. This is just going to wreck me. This is going to hit me for a lot. I have to, like, chump block it. Yeah, this is not going well. Can't even attack in very well. Yeah. Oh, am I just dead? 1, 2, 3, a bunch. Yep. I mean, I could have crewed this. I would have taken less. I guess I would have blocked this. Alright. Yeah, I'm just dead. Ugh. I could have blocked with my ship if I crewed it in response to tapping it. Alright, let's try this again. Opponent's got a good deck. I am not feeling good about this. This deck does not feel super exciting. Feels like it has synergy, it's just not drawing any of the synergy. But hey, you gotta learn, right? Yeah, I'll play first. Maybe I can do better. Of course I get islands again. I'm gonna... maybe I'll keep... If I draw a land, I'm okay. I got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. If I draw a forest, it's very good. Opponent's mulliganing. Maybe I can win if they mulligan. 2-drop and a 3-drop and stuff to play if I draw a forest. That land again. Forest. Alright. I just guess I keep the beats going. Nothing on 2? Nothing on 2. They're gonna kill that? Counters go on. Gets bounced. Alright. Yeah, I figured they could have done that. It didn't cost me that much, though. If I draw a land, I can play my 4-drop. All 3 colors, huh? Must be nice. Come on, land one time. Land, 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 land. Land. Or an explorer. Guess I'll take it. Not particularly interested in tapping down a 1-2. This is for their fleet captain guy. Four mana. Quartermaster to go get a vehicle? Fails to find. Just a 4 mana 2/2 pirate. Alright. Oh, I'm taking 1. Alright. That's fine too. So let's see. I can play the Jade Guardian, attack, trade my dinosaur off with the 2/2. I'll probably trade. They're on the back foot a little bit. Alright. Come on, land. I want to tap whatever this is and hit him again. They're not blocking. Okay. Heartless Pillage. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Alright. Hmm. It's not bad. They didn't advance their board, though. See, like here, I'm just playing guys. They're at 11. They have 4 cards left. Alright. That's a big dinosaur. It does trample. It's probably a better blocker, though, at this point. Uh, got you to 1. Haha. Yeah, the opponent says probably should have held back. So my opponent's like splashing blue or just straight up 3 colors? 3 mountains. Alright. I have 4 creatures. They can't block. Yep. Tap up to 2 target non-land permanents. Jeez. What a rare. Alright. Do I attack here with my 5/5? I don't think so. I think I blocked some stuff. They have to kill this. Sure. Alright. Guess they're all in now. They have 1 card. Alright. This is a 5/4. Invasion doesn't matter. They only have 2 creatures. I have 3. One's unblockable. So I don't just die somehow that I don't know about. I wasn't supposed to block. Yep. Yeah, it was. My opponent had like double strike or something. Hmm. Okay, so I guess we'll try this again. Do I want to cancel? My opponent's playing some 3-color shenanigans. I'm not feeling the galleon. I mean, I guess I can block a big old dinosaur. I don't know how relevant that is. I'm going to be on the draw. It's a galleon or cancel. I'm not really sure what the right choice is. I'm not sure what to take. I mean, I guess it blocks dinosaurs a little better. It's a little better in the late game. Since I'm not on the play, the 1/1 seem worse. Alright, this is a keep. Hopefully my opponent has a slow hand again. 2/1. Alright. So let's see. Do that. Next turn I can tap something down if I want. Alright, that doesn't do much. I guess I got a 3/2. Okay. Excuse me. 4/2. That's nice. Take 4. Yep. Screw it up. Get in for 2. Cutlass is good in a pirate deck, I guess. All your pirates are cheap. 1/4. So they're gonna hit me for 4, probably. How do I take out a 1/4? Can't bounce it. You like that? Ugh. I immediately mess up by not crewing. Alright. Should have attacked for 3. I would have gotten in 2 points of damage. You know, my opponent's gonna play a dinosaur? Okay. Ugh. Cannonade. No. Again, I should have crewed. Ugh. Take 5. Boo. That is a land. Also not drawing lands. Turn 5, I've only seen 3. This is a dumb card. Yeah, I'll take 1. Nothing, huh? Alright. So I can't explore. Guess I just build my board up. Yep. Need to explore one more time to make this big enough to get through the 1/4. More flyers. Alright. There's the red. No dinosaur. Ugh. This thing is so stupid. Everything's coming in, huh? Can't block the dinosaur properly, can I? I suppose. This is 2 to crew, so I could block, trade off 2 things. I'm also just taking a bunch in the air. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far behind. I'm at 1. Draw land. So what happens now? I'm dead to their flyers? Yep. Alright. Well, and so ends the match. There's no reason for me to play on, right? I don't want that. Ugh. So 3 wins, 2 wins. Yep, I am done. Alright, well, that was unfortunate, but I guess the merfolk didn't come together fast enough. I don't know what your opinion is of... I certainly made some mistakes, that is for sure, although I felt like we were underpowered pretty much every game we played. I don't know what you guys think. I chalk it up to a learning experience, I guess. Pirates seem pretty good, especially the flyers. Seems to be enough stuff on the ground to stall that maybe the merfolk can't get through. I don't know. I am up for... I don't know, what do you think? Are there any comments out there? So yeah, I definitely made some mistakes playing, that is for sure. And but I don't know, the deck was... I felt a little underpowered. Take a look. I had 2 rares, but like the Caravel didn't do that much. I guess I really needed a lot of explore things and it wasn't doing it. So it was like a 3, sometimes it was a 3/3 for 2, which is okay. This still doesn't work. I can't click. I don't know why. I can't make it bigger. Can't make it bigger. Weird, so I can't look at the cards right now. Does anybody else get that problem? Who knows? But, yep, so this is the deck. Not super great, I guess. But it's a learning experience, so I'll chalk up to that. And I can click the right button. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. So, sorry about that. Well, hopefully you've learned something from this. Maybe merfolk aren't great. Maybe this is the wrong build for them. Honestly, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So maybe I'll watch some other people, and hopefully I'll have it figured out by Thursday. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you to my moderators, Boots to the Head, Von Bane. I think everybody's asleep or getting a snack or something. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you to new followers. And if you want more of me, you can find me on YouTube. Just look for Melvin the Muppet. Or I will be back on Thursday. So from all the rogues, may your next draft go much better than this one. This one was not good. Oh, and Schmuck, I forgot Schmuck. You're right here. Schmuck is also a moderator, so thank you. And I'm going to take a look at your tokens now. And yeah, I hope your next draft goes better than this one. Do good, okay? Do well. And I'll see you on Thursday. We're going to have fun. Okay? Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know how I'm going on. It is confusing. I'll figure it out. Cool. Cool. See you next time. Bye.
Melvin.